live on campus where for the past 3 days, students hoping for a seat in the ASG executive office talk about what makes their campaign unique.
In cases of domestic violence, differences exist between how Hispanic and non-Hispanic women seek help.
The AD Price invited students to make room for pie and enjoy the view.
Just like a box of chocolates, you never know what you can expect from Arkansas weather.
Receiving the Medal of Honor is such a prestigious honor that it's discouraged to wear someone else's.
DACA recipients may question their job opportunities after graduation.
International students must have a job offer if they want to stay legally in the United States.
Data indicates that alcohol EDU does increase the students' knowledge in alcohol poisoning.
While some see blue lights and want to turn around, I got a view of what it takes to be part of law enforcement from the other side of the windshield.
University 230.
Go ahead. A lot of it is patrolling and trying our best to be proactive, trying to be seen, trying to deter crime, but, we respond calls to anything.
On a university campus, there's no such thing as a typical night.
Hey guys, I know that you're leaving campus, but it's a tobacco-free campus, okay? So please don't smoke over here, okay? Thank you. That's okay. You'll have a good evening.
Officer Tara Wilder's night on the job starts at 9. During her shift, she checks the exterior of residence halls in both sorority and fraternity houses for anything unusual.
When I'm circling campus, I'm looking for moving violations. I like to check the parking lots for any illegal activity, anyone smoking an illegal substance or some indecent exposure acts or breaking into vehicles. You weren't smoking weed, were you? Don't lie to me.
Yes. Officer Wilder says UAPD operates like any other police department, and she discourages students from underestimating its power.
This is going to be logged. This is ever, again, you'll be going to jail, okay? There wasn't that much. I could barely smell it, but don't do this again. This is your first huge break.
Throughout the night, Officer Wilder checks for routine traffic violations.
The passengers, where are you going? I can't tell if the driver is.
A lot of people who drive without their headlights are intoxicated.
With the dispatcher always on duty, UAPD provides year-round services 24/7.
Help me to help you. Let's go through this situation together. I want you to understand that we are not here to harass you or pick on you or whatever negative thought you have of us. Let's change that.
Defining UAPD jurisdiction can be difficult, but Officer Wilder tells me that anywhere help is called, University Police will answer. Reporting in studio for UATV, I'm Nanci Flores. Even though President Donald Trump ended the DACA program, recipients have until their permit expires to live and work in the United States. But regardless of immigration status, students can still visit the Career Development Center here on campus for a resume review, mock interviews, or help with salary negotiation. Career Education Director Kaylee Simmons says the CDC doesn't ask students to disclose if they participate in the DACA program and says employers are not allowed to ask the question either. DACA recipients hoping to attend graduate school can also visit the CDC to review admission policies of an institution with strict immigration rules.
They can take away your status, but they can't take away your education. And so that's something that regardless where you are, whether or not you're a citizen or not, you're still able to take those skills and the things that you're learning in the classroom, use them towards a career.
Take a look at this map. It shows where students can find immigration services here on campus, including the School of Law, the Multicultural Center located in the Union, and CAPS found at Pat Walker Health Center. The University of Arkansas School of Law offers an immigration clinic which will be able to help some immigration questions be answered. Reporting on campus for UATV, I'm Nanci Flores.
That's right, Katie. International students must have a job offer if they want to stay legally in the United States. But with a limited number of companies accepting job applications from non-U.S. citizens, international students struggle to get their foot in the door.
I'm not gonna give up just because it's hard right now. It's been hard all the time.
In 2014, international student Macarena Arce came to Arkansas from Lima, Peru. Starting as a member of the ASG Freshman Leadership Forum, Arce's campus involvement led her to become student body treasurer.
I'm a senior of significance, which is the top 71 seniors. And then this semester I got elected as a Razorback Classic. And I'm really excited about my awards, but it also sucks saying I'm one of the top 10 women in the university, but I still don't have a job.
Arce says she remembers attending a career fair her freshman year and seeing 50 companies offer sponsorships for international students. But things changed by senior year when only one company accepted her job application.
I know everybody goes through like, what am I going to do after college? You know, like I'm going to be a real adult. But we're also dealing with like, I'm going to get deported.
International students with an F-1 visa can stay in the United States for up to 60 days after graduation. During the grace period, students must either find a job or go back to their native country.
They can go into what's called OPT, which is optional practical training, and that the government essentially says, okay, you can stay here for a year and practice what you learn in school.
After an 8-month job search, Ata received an offer she hopes will bring the professional experience needed for a successful career.
We have our whole lives ahead of us. This is our first job. Obviously, it's important, but it's not what we're going to do for the rest of our life.
Asa says she encourages everyone to have compassion for international students as they approach graduation. Instead of asking the infamous, "What are you doing after college?" just congratulate the class of 2018 for their accomplishments. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Nanci Flores. That's right, Katie. I'm live on campus. I'm actually standing on part of Senior Walk in front of Walton College of Business, where students can enroll in the 4,000 level senior marketing class. Once accepted into this competitive program, students can learn how to work as a team and manage the business known as Forever Red. Even though the business began in 1996, it continues to grow through the $600,000 endowment of UA alumnus Frank Fletcher.
Keeping that close to heart, maybe at your office or your home or wherever you want it to be, it's really cool to see that you can keep your senior walk rubbing with you. And so it's really rewarding when a customer gets that.
Students interested in learning more about accounting, marketing, customer service, operations, or just commercializations are encouraged to apply by the deadline of February 28th. Now, after speaking to marketing manager Hunter Wilson, he tells me he's excited to be able to use marketing skills and interpersonal communication into the workforce once he graduates in May. Reporting live on campus for UATV, I'm Nanci Flores. I'm live on campus where community members gather to hear from one Medal of Honor recipient whose courage might have been overlooked in the past due to racial prejudice.
Being a Green Beret, we have a motto: you leave no brother behind. And we do whatever it takes to take care of each other.
Sergeant First Class Melvin Morris received the Medal of Honor for leading an advance across enemy lines in the Vietnam War and bringing back a fallen soldier.
I did not evaluate whether I should go in and recover my team sergeant body or either help the other wounded. It's just something I was trained to do.
Sergeant Morris suffered 3 gunshot wounds as he ran back toward American lines, but he didn't stop until he reached safety.
To be clear on this, the Medal of Honor, you do not win it. It is something that you receive as acknowledgement for your valor on the battlefield.
The legacy of all Medal of Honor recipients continues to motivate military cadets.
I think for the ones that are getting ready to commission, it's a huge opportunity because it's to actually see some of the people who've been in combat and actually had to make tough decisions and made the right decisions.
Sergeant Morris encourages members of the ROTC program to train well today because it will reflect on their decisions tomorrow.
I wouldn't even trade the time I spent in Vietnam because that's what we're trained to do. And we do it willingly. And I believe in honor, patriotism, duty, and commitment. I believe in that.
Receiving the Medal of Honor is such a prestigious honor that it's discouraged to wear someone else's. Using the military phonetic alphabet, I'm Nanci Flores, reporting for Uniform Alpha Tango Victor. I talked to the professor who studied the 76th Woman of Peace at Home in Springdale, and the study was based on a 5-point Likert scale in which the higher the score meant that the more impact it had on abusive relationships. For Hispanic women, fear of loneliness, childcare needs, and social embarrassment were greater barriers than for non-Hispanic women. Professor Anna Bridges says that Hispanic women access legal resources more often than non-Hispanic, but that the number of formal strategies used by both really surprised her.
Things like have a code word that you share with somebody so that if you're in danger, you can call them, use that code word, and that person knows to come and help. Or save important documents, or save an extra pair of keys somewhere so that if you needed to make a quick exit, you could.
The Peace at Home website offers an anonymous phone line in which victims can call before they leave the home. The study found that both Hispanic and non-Hispanic women say that the #1 reason they stayed in an abusive relationship was because they loved their partner and wanted things to change.
I'm on campus where 40 to 44% of students report problems with excessive use of alcohol. The substance abuse disorder refers to the consumption of 4 or more drinks for women and 5 or more drinks for men in a 2-hour time period. To bring attention to binge drinking, the University of Arkansas adopted Alcohol EDU, in which the program must be completed by all new students. The follow-up resources will be available this fall to sophomores, juniors, and seniors. The purpose of the course is to teach students strategies to deal with hostile situations where alcohol can be a problem.
The biggest issues we have are pre-gaming, taking shots, and playing drinking games, because all 3 of those are you're consuming a large amount of alcohol in a short period of time.
In case of medical emergency, students can call 911 without the fear of a sanction from the U of A. Dr. Asher Morgan tells me data indicates that Alcohol EDU does increase the students' knowledge in alcohol poisoning, as well as the confidence to ask for help.
AD Price invited students to make room for pie and enjoy the view while they watch Chancellor Joe Steinmetz get pie in the face. The goal of the event: raise money, create awareness, and bring students together.
A lot of people think that sororities or fraternities are in it for the friends and pay for the friends, as you hear. And it's not the case. We're actually in it for a greater cause, because having a philanthropy that means so much to you brings a lot of girls together.
ADPI adopted the Ronald McDonald House as their national philanthropy in 1979. They've raised almost $9 million for the organization.
It's not about being selfish or having the t-shirts or having the functions. It's just about being together.
Delta Gamma President Taylor Johnson says she wanted to help with the event because philanthropy gives a different look at Greek life.
Every sorority and fraternity on campus has been so supportive of Delta Gamma coming on campus and chartering, and so I just want to give back with that and continue with our Greek unity and the 4 councils, 1 community, so decided to sign up and come get pie in the face.
Johnson says she doesn't mind getting messy when it's for a good cause.
Girl, okay, so I'm a little nervous, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I brought a head cap for my hair, and I'm going to have protection, so I'm excited.
All right, Chancellor, how do you feel now that you've been pied?
I feel sticky, wet.
According to the 2016-2017 National Panhellenic Council report, Greek women completed over 2 million service hours.
So it wasn't just necessarily raising the money for the organization, but it's also just to give students a break and to let them know that Greek life can come together as one and just hang out and have a great time.
Melissa Tolson tells me giving back doesn't end here. In May, the AD Pi chapter will be hosting a Pancake Palooza in which they invite all students to take a break from finals and enjoy some pancakes. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Nanci Flores.